The purpose and culture of Whitworth Softball is that we want to develop players that can learn life skills and their experience through their participation in Whitworth Softball. We want them to understand that sports provides an outlet for learning life skills such as discipline and teamwork and commitment, and that those things transfer off the field as well. To me, sports, we're not going to go on to play professional sports for the most part, and we need to learn skills that will help us in our everyday lives as we continue. It also is going to serve as an opportunity to make bonds that will last a lifetime. I hope that the girls who are part of Whitworth Softball for years will be able to look back at the memories that they've created, and they'll be in contact with girls that they've played with for a lifetime, and that they'll form bonds that are unbreakable that way. My coaching philosophy, strategy, if you will, we love offense. If we can score runs, that's what we want to do, a bunch of runs, as many as we can, so that's what we'll stress. So I like to take risks on offense. I like to play short game if I have that kind of a talent. I like to slap, I like to bunt, but I also like power, and I like a good combination of all three in the lineup if I'm lucky enough to have that kind of lineup, if we get those types of athletes. Defensively, I like to be fundamental. I want to make the routine plays 100% of the time. The amazing plays will come, but we're going to stress fundamentals on defense, and we're going to try to be as versatile as we can on offense. I think that the best thing about the game day atmosphere at Diana Marks Field is the school spirit that you'll feel on game day. I think it permeates the campus at Whitworth. You'll see it on the basketball court during basketball games. You'll see it at football games, but you'll also see it on the softball field. And I think that as a whole, the Whitworth community supports athletics as a whole, and so it's a really neat thing to go out there on game day and see your fellow students out there supporting you, your teachers out there supporting you, and just the pride and school spirit that you'll really feel on game day is a neat experience. The facilities at Whitworth University are amazing. As you can see behind me, it's a beautiful campus. Our softball field is also beautiful. It's one of the best softball fields in our conference, one of the best softball facilities in the Northwest, I would say. And practice-wise, we are looking this year to put turf into our batting cages just to be able to withstand a little bit more of weather, inclement weather that might happen. Our outfield is gorgeous. On days where weather is an issue, we have the ability to go inside and hit and take ground balls. And so the practice for me, I like to split the girls up into individual, pair, or small group type settings and really work on what the individual needs to work on. And so that's the type of practice that we'll do, and we certainly have the facilities to carry out that type of practice. The education at Whitworth, you'll find, is a smaller setting than a lot of the other universities that you might be familiar with. It's a neat thing when you can walk into a classroom and you're known by your name instead of by a number. And so the class settings are a lot smaller. The professors know you. You get to know them. The other thing that is pretty neat about academics at Whitworth is you'll get a sense really quickly that Whitworth is about teaching kids how to think, not teaching kids what to think. And that's the type of academic environment that you'll get here, is that you're encouraged to explore and you're encouraged to think outside the box and come up with your own conclusions, and they guide you instead of try to push you to think a certain direction. The type of young lady that we're looking for to be a part of Whitworth Softball is a young lady that is motivated, self-driven. I want the player that I have to drag out of the batting cages and tell them that they've taken enough ground balls or fly balls for the day. I'm also looking for a team player. I'm looking for somebody, we've all heard the the old saying that be more concerned about the name on the front of the jersey than the back of the jersey, but that's truly the type of player that I'm looking for. I want somebody who ends up feeling pride in being a pirate through and through, that wants to be a part of the whole school experience. And I'm looking for, obviously, talent and commitment to softball. I'm looking for somebody who has a genuine love for the game.